आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Hello everyone, let's start the question. Question says two identical coherent sources are placed on a diameter of a circle of radius r at separation of x, where x is smaller than radius of the circle, symmetrical about the center of the circle. The source emit identical wavelength lambda each, the number of points on the circle of maximum intensity, and x is given as 5 lambda. So first we draw a circle of radius r. So this is our circle of radius r, and this is the diameter of the circle, and the center of the circle is somewhere here. This is the center. So we have two coherent sources, symmetry about the center. So the first source is S1, you can see, and the second one is S2. And this distance is given as 5 lambda. Right? Now, from this point, the path difference is about the center. The path difference is this. The path difference by S1 and S2 is delta x is equals to 0 for the minima. For the maxima intensity, the path difference should be 0, right? And similarly, for the central part, so from at this point also, delta x should be 0, right? Now, what about this point? At this point, the path difference is delta x is equals to S1. S1, let this point be point A, so S1A minus S2A, which is equals to the difference between S1 and S2 is 5 lambda. So the path difference is 5 lambda. And similarly, at this point, the path difference is delta x is equals to minus 5 lambda, right? So from this point to this point, let this point be point C. From C to A, we have 0 order to the 5 order, right? So we have in between the 4 order for n equals to 1, 2, 3 and 4 in between C and A. So these are the 4 order. Here path difference is lambda. This point path difference is 2 lambda. Here we have it's 3 lambda, and at this point is path difference is 4 lambda, right? Similarly, from this point, let this point be point D, to D to A, we have again the 4 points, right? Similarly, from B to D, we have again 4 points, and from B to C, again we have 4 maxima. So we can write that number of points on the circle of maximum intensity is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 times of these 4. So we can write total is 20 number. So we have 20 maximum point on the circle. Thank you.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट, IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।